sure hope that hasn't affected my vocal cords. La la la. La la la.
Mr. Robinson, you're joking!
Gumball, what the?
Like, subscribe, comment your in-game name and Instagram, and that's it. We'll end at 10,000 subscribers. Good luck, bros.
Yo guys, today we're back with another video. Sorry guys, it's been a while. I've been pretty busy with stuff IRL, and I'm back making videos for you guys since I have a lot of free time this weekend, I would say. But yeah, so today we're gonna talk about the events in Pixel Worlds, and I'm gonna rank all of them from worst to best, in my opinion, guys. So please don't take it seriously. If you want to rank them by yourself, just rank them and write them in the comment section down below. Feel free to do it, and let's get started. So guys, there are 6 main events in Pixel Worlds. So first of all is Valentine's, Winter, Leprechaun, Easter, Summer, Halloween, and I think that's pretty much it. So I'm gonna pick the 3 worst events and 3 best events in my opinion. So let's get started with the 3 worst events. Okay, so the worst event in Pixel Worlds is, Valentine's. I am sorry I had to do this, because if you compare it with like other events, this has to be the worst, guys. So first of all, I think in terms of date, I don't think there is much people playing during this event, and the time span for this event is like 1 week or 2 weeks. Maybe when the update drops in like a day or 2, there will be a ton of people, but after that the event is gonna die pretty fast. And second of all, this is the most important reason as to why this is the worst event in my opinion, guys. I think the content, and as for profiting, I don't think it's really good. There's like boosters, heart chocolates, which is like the copy paste of the winter/Christmas event. Yeah. Well, at least in 2017, it had the hype of the boosters, where all the items were new and people were hyped to open the boosters. Nowadays, just look at the 2020 ones. I don't think people spend that much anymore. Like, a lot of players just rather save up for a blueprint or community item, I would say. But this event actually did introduce some new features, like the floating hearts and the heart chocolate, and I think graffiti in 2019, and basically copy pasted to the other events, but it's still kinda boring. Aside from all of that, I think the least boring feature they added, which is in 2018, the introduction of the heart shard and the love cape. And people had the hype to make the heart cape or a love cape, I don't know what you call it. And basically it returns every year, so the shards and the blueprints, the item itself, it already died pretty quickly. Like back in 2018, it was like 10 platinum lux or like 15, 20-ish platinum lux. It was crazy damn expensive, but now it's like what, 100 world lux, I think? Not even worth crafting and buying the shard. Yeah, I guess that's why. Okay, the second worst event is gotta be the Xmas/Winter event. First of all, in terms of date, I mean, it's a holiday. Everyone will have a lot of spare time, right? But I think they won't likely play that much. Why exactly? In terms of content, I think it's kind of the same as Valentine's, except there's a Xmas calendar, snowflakes, and annual blueprints. I'm not sure if the Xmas jetpack is an annual blueprint. We'll have to see it this year. But yeah, I honestly don't have anything to say, but this has to be the second worst. I don't know, it might be the same as Valentine's, but I put it in the second worst because I can actually enjoy playing it more because it's a holiday. Yeah. Alright, so the third and probably the least bad is the Easter event. Easter event is pretty similar to Valentine's. It's also a holiday, I think for a week, at least for my country. So I guess people will have more time to play than in Valentine's. In terms of content, it's similar to Valentine's and Xmas/Winter event, except the Easter egg. Now I know you might say Easter egg is just similar to the snowflakes and the hot chocolates. No, it's not the same. Yeah, it's kind of a mini kind of booster, I would say, but at least they added something new, like the royal eggs, which you break for gems. There's the legendary eggs as well, worth like 4 to 5 world locks if you're lucky. And there's also a grand prize, guys. The grand prize, which is like 100 world locks, or the bazooka if you played on 2019. And that right now is probably worth like 500 world locks. I have no idea. It's on price right now. It's already hoarded for, I don't know. But yeah, it's awesome. Easter eggs is really dope. Plus, if you actually got it from a world, it's pretty much a free world lock or 2. Maybe you can sell 2 world locks in the first day of the event. That's pretty crazy. That's like a starter world locks for new players. That's easy 2 world locks, and you can just farm and probably do more nethers or probably basic fishing. I don't know. But yeah, unlike the other consumables like the hot chocolate and the snowflake, Easter egg is basically the source of world locks for new players. I think it is so much better than the 2 events mentioned previously because the ability of the Easter egg surprises as a source of world locks. Moving on to the 3 best events, number 3 we have the Leprechaun Event. So in terms of date, it's not really a holiday. The time span for this event is 1 to 2 weeks, which is kind of fast if you ask me. As for the content inside, it's pretty much the same as the other events, but there's this quest line, guys. This quest line made this the least best event. And the quest line is pretty much, yeah, very, very awesome. Why? Because it's a big impact for new players once again. Since the last and the second last prize of the quest line gives like 20 to 30 world locks worth of stuff, like that's easy bamboo superior, guys. You can just fish all day AFK. Wow. And pretty much literally everyone can complete this quest. Very, very easy quest. It's impossible for anyone to not complete this. So that's basically free 20 to 30 world locks for everyone. Also, apart from the questline, the collectible itself, the clovers, you can sell them for 5 to 10 world locks in the first day of the event. Like imagine if you just save up to like, for example, one stack is 999 or basically 1,000. You can get 200 world locks in the first day. That's epic, guys. Compare 20 to 30 world lux to 200 world lux, you would rather save up for the clovers. But I guess there's a downside to this event, and that is the clover pots is RNG, so you can't wait for the exact time for it to come, and that basically sucks. You can't get an estimate amount of clovers like the summer event. Yeah, I can't really blame on the event because it's St. Patrick's, lucky clovers, you know what I mean. Other than that, it's still a pretty big impact for new players, and for pro players, you can get 20 to 30 world lux, or those clovers you can get to sell like 200 world lux. Yeah. Alright, moving on to the second best event is gonna be Halloween. Okay, now I know, you probably won't agree with me. Most of you guys won't agree with me, but chill first, chill. This is my opinion. Once again, this is my opinion. So, why exactly? First of all, I think it has to do with the luck factor, the RNG. If you're lucky enough to get the legendaries, well, it's awesome, guys. But if you've never gotten one, like me, well, I don't know. Now, I know you guys might want to say this, like a ton of players have gotten once or twice even legendaries. But after how many runs? 10? 100? 1,000 runs? Or even more? For new players, this event might not be as enjoyable as rich and average players, since one run costs 750 gems, which is too much for new players. Also, the fact that new players, they are still adapting to the game, to the parkour. They might die easily in the first module, and those 750 gems wasted for nothing. If you're a rich or average players, this would be so enjoyable to you guys. But like knowing the fact that there's a lot of new players, average players, this makes the event the second best event. I still put in the second best event because it's unique, never done before, not a copy paste from other events, and yeah. Also, I love the addition of the untradeable candies. You can get like a 999 and trade for an item. That's basically a flex there. Yeah, one of the reasons why this event is the second best event. It truly serves the difference between the other events, but only if you have a lot of resources. Okay, as for the number one spot, of course, there's no other than the summer event. Okay, so first of all, it's the date. It's summer, obviously it's gonna be a holiday. Secondly, in terms of content, it's basically an upgraded version of the Leprechaun event. The questline has more prizes, the collectibles are predictable, and what makes this the best event for me at least is the card spawn, which is non-RNG, unlike the clover pots, which is awesome. All you need is 5 world lux to buy a sun hammer and hammer world in basically every hour of your time. Get ice creams, or get double ice creams, or get quadruple ice creams with your alts. Complete the quest line, which is worth like 50 world lux, or you can keep it for next year, sell it for 5 to 10 per world luck. Collect until 32,000 ice creams or 64,000 ice creams if you have 2 accounts. Do the math and you will get more than 3,000 world locks without luck. I have a detailed video talking about how many ice creams you can get during this event, which is 62 days. Feel free to click the eye icon in the top right of the video. But aside from all of that, I don't think any no-lifer can actually get the maximum amount of ice creams once again. Also, the fact that people are hoarding summer items right now is crazy. There's like 1,000 of them, and you can just basically keep them and wait for them to rise, and that's basically more world locks, guys. It could rise to something like 20 world locks, 10 world locks, or something like that. It's crazy. Summer event has got to be the best. In fact, it's one of the best play dates, which is the holiday summer event. You can just chill and play Pixel Worlds, and event duration is a pretty solid 62 days, which is long AF, guys. You might take like 2 updates until it's finished, as well as the best non-RNG world lock source. And this should really deserve the #1 spot. Once again, this is my opinion. Feel free to rank them down below yourself in the comment section down below. And I guess that's pretty much it for today's video. Thank you all so much for watching this video. I am back on creating content for you guys. Stay tuned, subscribe, like, comment, give this video 100 likes, and see you all in the next video. Peace out.